A laser hit a silver bar in Mumbai, and $2.40 million in BRICS units unlocked. Not backed, not priced, vouched for. That's not metaphor. That's Tuesday, at 11:07 a.m. IST. This wasn't a lab test. Not a certification audit. Not even a vault inspection. It was a * real-time integrity check, happening inside an LBMA-certified vault, during an active settlement window, while money moved. And silver didn't just sit there. It spoke. How? By revealing its atomic fingerprint. Laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy doesn't measure purity. It maps trace impurities. Copper atoms here, antimony there. Microscopic variations in crystal lattice structure. Every 1,000-gram bar carries a spectral signature as unique as a human fingerprint. No two match. Not even from the same refinery. Not even poured minutes apart. That's not theory. That's physics. And for the first time in financial history, * a physical commodity must authenticate its own existence before settlement clears. Think about that. Before this, physical meant assumed real. You held gold. You trusted the stamp. You believed the ledger. Now, a bar doesn't just exist, it must vouch. No human approval. No banker's nod. No central authority signing off. Just light, data, and a split-second verdict. Vouched. True. This isn't happening in one vault. It's live, right now, in Mumbai, Moscow, Brasilia, Johannesburg. Inside LBMA-certified facilities across BRICS plus nations. During actual settlement windows. Not simulations. Not pilots. Settlement. So ask yourself, what happens if the laser hits, and the spectral * doesn't match the LBMA registry? The contract halts. The units freeze. Not tomorrow. Not after review. Immediately. That's not risk management. That's architecture. Silver didn't become money again. It became the * yes that money needs. That, vouched. True, didn't appear out of thin air. It was earned, in under a second. Here's exactly how. The laser hits. Light fractures the surface. Atoms vaporize. Sensors capture the spectral bloom, and convert it into a cryptographic hash. A 64-character string. Unique, unforgeable, immutable. That hash doesn't go to a lab. Doesn't wait for a report. It fires, directly, into the London Bullion Market Association's public assay database. Not the archive. Not the summary. The live, operational registry. And that database holds 12.4 million verified silver bar records. Let that sink in. More than all gold bars ever certified by the LBMA since 1919. More than every silver bar held by central banks, combined. This isn't historical data. It's the * active verification engine for BRICS unit settlements. The contract queries it, not a person, not a server farm, the smart contract itself. And it gets an answer, in 783 milliseconds. Faster than your nervous system registers pain. Faster than you can blink twice. If the hash matches, the contract unlocks, $2.04 million. Flows. If it doesn't, the contract halts. No appeal. No override. No banker. No intermediary. No manual approval. Period. That's not automation. That's architecture. Silver doesn't back the unit. It vetoes it. One mismatch, and the entire settlement freezes. Not delayed. Not reviewed. Stopped. Right there. So ask yourself, who approved that $2.40 million in Mumbai? A regulator? A committee? A central bank? No. A laser. A database. And a line of code that executes, without permission. That's not the future of finance. That's the settlement rail, right now. And silver isn't on the train. It is the switch. Gold doesn't fail. It's not even in the room. That's the first thing you need to feel, before we go deeper. Because gold anchors value. Silver anchors truth. And in the BRICS unit system, those are two completely separate circuits. One sets the price. The other decides whether the transaction exists. Let that sink in. Gold sits on the balance sheet. It's the reference, the benchmark, the weight behind the number. But silver? Silver stands at the gate. With a laser, and a database, and a smart contract that will not move unless silver says yes. Not probably. Not likely. Not after review. Yes. That's why, in the first 47 days of live vouching protocol operation, 12 times, the entire BRICS unit settlement flow froze. 12 pauses, all triggered by silver bar mismatches. 0 by gold. Think about that. Not a single delay came from gold being underweight, impure, or misreported. Because gold isn't scanned, isn't hashed, isn't cross-checked in real time. It's asterisk trusted. Silver is tested. Every single time. You can forge a certificate. You can alter a ledger entry. You can backdate a vault receipt. But you cannot fake the atomic fingerprint of a 1,000-gram silver bar. Copper atoms don't lie. Antimony traces don't negotiate. Crystal lattice variations don't get updated by committee. They're baked in, during smelting. At the refinery. In the pour. Immutable. Physical. Real. That's why silver holds veto power, not over price, not over policy, not over who gets paid, but over whether the transaction is real. That's not influence. That's architecture. And it changes everything. Because now, when $2.40 million unlocks in Mumbai, it's not because gold says it's valuable. It's because silver says, I am here. I am verified. I am real. No human signed off. No regulator approved. Just light, data, and a verdict. So ask yourself, if gold tells you what something is worth, who decides whether it exists at all? That's not a philosophical question. It's the new gatekeeper, and silver holds the key. That gate isn't open, it's guarded, and the guards aren't bankers. They're not regulators. They're not even diplomats. They're engineers calibrating lasers in Mumbai, database administrators in London, code signers in Shanghai. Because the vouching chain isn't neutral. It's asterisk designed. Every scanner used in BRICS plus vaults is calibrated, not to generic industry standards, but to the new development bank's proprietary spectral reference library. Deviation greater than 0.003% triggers automatic quarantine. Not review. Quarantine. That's not precision. That's policy. And it's enforced at the hardware level. Now, look at the database. The LBMA's assay registry isn't one flat list. It's tiered. Tier 1. Full write access. Only the new development bank can add, edit, or delete records. Tier 2. Query plus mismatch flagging rights. Reserved for BRICS central banks, Russia, China, India, Brazil, South Africa. Tier 3. Read-only. Every other BRICS plus member, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, UAE, sees only what Tier 1 permits them to see. So when a silver bar in Brasilia gets scanned, the laser reads its atoms. The hash fires to London. But the answer it receives depends entirely on who issued the query, and what tier they're authorized to use. That's not transparency. That's gatekeeping. And the final layer? The smart contract itself. Its unlock logic isn't open source. It's governed, exclusively, by the new development bank's Technical Oversight Committee. They update the rules. They define what constitutes a match. They decide when a mismatch is fatal, or merely advisory. And those updates propagate to all vaults in 11 seconds. No vote, no consultation, no delay. Just code. Synced. Enforced. So ask yourself. If you control the asterisk yes, the laser's calibration, the database's permissions, the contract's logic, do you need to control the money? No. You control whether the money moves at all. That's not influence. That's sovereignty, redefined. The age of paper trust is over. The age of asterisk physical proof has begun. And silver holds the scanner.